Yo, yo, this is Nomifactory mode. I think part 6. And it's raining, of course. What else? Um, yeah, we have quite a lot of naphtha. So, yeah, what we want to do today, or what we need to do today, is first of all, get a lot of coal. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we also do some more stellarite, not stellarite, but so my coal is where? Oh, there. Yeah, just to smelt some more stuff. Oh shit! Wait a second. Of course, I need to yeah. Yeah. Oh, maybe one more time. Now we can farm some oil, some coal. Yeah, we need coal. We need just for carbon later on. Ah, here's also some copper. That's nice. I think. Oh no, that is soapstone. This is magnetite. Okay. Where does the vein point to? It doesn't matter. I think we need like 4 stacks or so. Oops. Fucking hell, dude. Okay, we have like one. This should be like 2 stacks of coal, but again, that's not enough. because we need to smelt all of this, all of the stuff that we have. It's really a lot. That's kind of the good about the steam grinder. That you can grind down all of stuff really quickly. I don't know. Because what we need now is the pyrolyze oven. And also the LV energy patch. Yeah. And that's why we need, and the next thing, or the last thing, is the copper nickel. And that's why we need a lot of copper and nickel. Because basically, copper nickel is also something that we need all of the time. This is where we already went. And maybe let's go over here. But is there a lot of coal? I don't know. Yeah, the thing is we want to be a little bit effective. That's kind of the point. But I think here we can save the mine. What is this? Brown laminate. Okay, this is iron basically. Malachite is copper. Okay, I think this should be it now. We have like 4 stacks which we can do. And next thing is we just need some nickel now. Maybe some more copper. I don't know. We have to calculate this. But yeah, the most important part is now that we also get some zinc. And maybe also some redstone. Because we're running low on that. First of all, as always. Okay. Let's search for nickel. So it's usually pentlandite, yeah. Oh, wait a second. Wait. Graphite nickel. Yeah, so the best one would be... Oh, we need to go more west. I think it's here, right? Yeah. I think, wait a second. I think it's usually like really low. But I hope I don't miss anything in terms of the better circuit boards. Or do we need here anything? I don't think so. It's 30 seconds LV. Then we have phenol, and then I think you should be able to coat the circuit boards. Like if you want to be fancy, we can also do some iron 3 chloride. Which we actually could do if we have some salt and hydrogen. Yeah, ethylene chloride. Yeah, we need to do then a lot of chlorine and hydrogen gas. Oh, wait a is this by the... Yeah, CO2, this is kind of bullshit. That is soapstone. Soapstone later is really good, I think, actually, for silicon dioxide, which is very good for silicon. Calcium also, yeah, also for hydrogen. It's like, yeah. So, these whole glaucony, talc, and so on. This is very good for hydrogen. Just yeah, but the best thing is actually to set up oil processing and get like a lot of methane and so on passive, and then you can have kind of a recipe for methane that splits it up into carbon and hydrogen. So this is actually the best that you can do. Okay. Can I... Oh man. I need to... Okay. Yes. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, we even have some quality there. Okay. So yeah, the pentlandite we actually use for, or want to use for platinum group sludge. But actually the best I think is really Sheldonite, I think. Which when we kill the Ender Dragon we will have like an abundance. There's also some nickel by the way. Crazy, I know. Okay. So yeah. Oh no, man! Again, I'm doing that. Yeah, we need more nickel. So let's quickly go up and then get the rest. In the meantime, we can let that run through the grinder. So the steam grinder is kind of the best ore doubling method you can have like early on. Later on, you actually need to do ore processing. So that. Yeah, gold, own laminate. Where was the pent? Yeah. So, no. Here, platinum groove sludge. You get some sulfuric nickel, so you get at least 1 nickel out. But I don't know where the nitrogen actually goes. But yeah, you need aqua regia for that. And then you have this one here is like you can just use like the platinum sludge residue. You get some gold, some copper, some silicon dioxide, which is like okay. Here this kind of the most complex, I think, actually most complex processing chain that you need. You get some sulfur trioxide, but this guy here actually needs sulfur trioxide, so important to keep. Then you have rhodium sulfate and iridium group sludge. This here you need to do again into water. Then you get some rhodium sulfate and iridium group sludge. Burn that, you get rarest metal mixture and sodium ruthenate. You get ruthenium. This one you need to mix with hydrochloric acid. You get some osmium and some iridium metal mixture out when you have some sodium peroxide. You need to mix that with hydrochloric acid, and then you need to put this with ammonium chloride, and then you get some iridium here out. This is the longest route actually. This one here is actually pretty easy because you just need to do this, and then also with some hydrogen. So nothing crazy. Yeah, we need more nickel. The problem about, or the thing is, in terms of crafting, it's not the case, unfortunately, if you, for example, never played the game. As you can see here, the game is basically kind of structured into tiers, and you also have here your so this is LV, MV, HV, EV, IV, LUV, ZPM, EUV, and UHV. Unfortunately, it's not the case that you can just say, okay, I reach now HV. I don't need to touch MV anymore. Actually, quite the opposite. That you actually need to do that. And the biggest kind of issue is with with MV, because MV motors are the motors for the interfaces, like applied energistic interfaces. This will be the most crafted item that we can ever do. Just to show you this, how much you need. First of all, you need 5 aluminium, and here like 8 more. Here 3 more. This is also 1. This is 1. This is also 1. Important. You need an MV circuit, but later on these circuits are like really cheap. Here you need some. You can either do them when you have IV. You can do them in a circuit assembler, but usually we do that in here. And yeah, the biggest problem is these 3 motors here, where you need like 4 times 3, so 12. So in total 6 copper. And when you're crafting like 1,000 of them, this will go into your deficit. Okay, I think there's only here, right? Okay. Again, we just need not the nickel, but the garnerite. Where is it? Garnerite. So. And yeah, later on it will be the bottleneck will be to actually process that stuff and not getting it. Okay. Again, 3 more stacks, which is great. Time to load that garnerite. That fucking drill, dude. Yeah. So we need a bunch of copper nickel. In total, I think we need. But we can war share, right? That would be actually great. That will be actually great. Yeah, this is nothing. Oh, we have to actually look out that we don't overfill that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's why we need maybe some more coal. And yeah, we should also, because we don't have copper anymore. Holy shit. Okay, I think next thing we actually need copper because now we have a bunch of nickel. Yeah, we need copper. You still live, right? Kind of. And we also need redstone. What about carbon, by the way? It's actually a very good source, the ashes. But yeah, we need way more copper. And won't cut it. Not in a long time. Because let's see how depleted our chalcopyrite thing is. There's not very much left. There's way more cassiterite. Okay, but let's leave it here. We just need to find another one. That's it. Northwest. This one here is our salt ore. Okay. I think we found a good one. Wait, what? Okay, maybe we did. What the hell, dude? Let's get some cobblestone. That's crazy. But yeah, I think oil is really the best that you can do early game, and also until mid game, maybe in late game. Because yeah, fusion is also, I think, very, I don't want to say hard to set up, but you need to kind of know the ratios. That's kind of the point, right? So, what? And it's literally right under. Okay. Never saw that before. Okay. We need more chalcopyrite. And also railgun. Railguns, right? These are the basically these are the ingredients for the diodes that we have to do. And then on MV, when like the transition to MV is like pretty, I don't want to say easy, but pretty straightforward. What you have to do, or what we have to do, is we need aluminium. That's kind of the point. This is why we also craft the EPF. Okay, where does it expand? Like not there. We even have some stuff here. What the hell? The railgun I take. It should go north, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Again, I'm using it without my damn it! I think I need to I hope I can repair it with steel, otherwise this would be kind of problematic. Okay, let's put the Charcoal Pirate in there. Let's get like 1 steel or so. Do we have... No. Okay. Yeah, we need to do more steel, right? Yeah, the problem is we don't have the saplings for that. That's kind of the problem. So that we get more steel. Okay. Can I just do that? That would be great. How can I repair that? That will be a problem. Maybe with an anvil? I don't know. But yeah, the transition to envy will be, or like the transitions always will be the biggest, I don't want to say hurdle, but we need to know what we're doing, and this is what I the last time didn't know how to do. But it's actually very simple. Okay. Ah. 46, that's not very much. I think we are not that deep, right? And it's really just like... we need that for later. Okay, you know what? Let's go through here. Let's see this stuff here. Yeah, but I think we're not that deep. But we have flowers. And a railgun I take. What the hell? Okay, this should be fine now. We have some stacks of copper. Let's build. And again, we need to load here our thing. Okay, what should we? We've also a lot of pyrite, right? It should be 16, right? Okay, let's make some draws. So we need iron, iron, copper. These are the two most pressing. Nickel, iron, copper, nickel. Maybe redstone coal. That's too late. 8. 8 times 8 is 64. I hope. Okay, they craft the chest. And then we need 6 times 8, so 48, so 24. Just that we kind of remove stuff here. Okay, there's still some chalcopyrite in there, that's good. Yeah, we also, I think, maybe need some silver at some point. Tin. Oh, tin, yeah. Totally forgot about this. But tin is not that relevant anymore. Like, it is phased out or will be phased out quite. Or will be quite recently. But we have so much sticky resin, holy shit. Okay, we can actually calculate this. So we need 16 for the 16. It should be 6, right? So 16 times 3 minus 6. So 42. 42 copper nickel. The redstone we can also. Yeah, redstone is also something that we maybe need to do. But yeah, 42 times 8. 336. So we need quite some stacks. Okay, this is working. What can we actually do? Can we do bronze better? No. So how many stacks is that? 5. Plus 16, okay. Okay, anything else that we need to process, like, I don't want to say immediately, but yeah, railgun could be something, because with railgun we can actually yeah, railgun is arsenic. And we need that for gallium. But the question is about gallium, actually. I think we need some sphalerite for that. I think we should have a stack of sphalerite, yeah. Actually, when we put that through here, then we get some gallium, and then here we, in the electrolyzer, we also get some gallium. On LV, it's unfortunately only 5%, but yeah. Okay, so guys, we need to process that. Let's process copper. So 32. And the problem is we need so much. And it's really worth it. Here we only have some pyrite and here some copper. Wait a second, do we have... No, we only have 3, unfortunately. How's this going? So we have almost 4 stacks. Yeah, iron we can also... If you don't want to waste that much coal, you can also build the steam oven if you want. The problem is a little bit, where should we place that? That is for me currently the issue a little bit. Okay, let's make some resistors, right? So therefore we need some... divided by 4 is 8. Okay, and then we also need to do some... Yeah, we need to get some more oxygen. Yeah, we should parallel process now that we have that much naphtha. Okay, for the pyrolyze oven. Okay, we need a little bit more copper nickel. But yeah, the energy hatches are or will be the thing that is... Okay. I don't know actually about... So I think in total we need 1, 2, 3, 4... We actually need 6, I think so. 6 times 8 is 48, yeah. So we should... We don't really have any... No, probably not. By the way, plus 6. So we need 1 stack plus 16, so 40. Yeah, we need way more for the... They are very expensive. And for that we also need Invar, which is iron nickel. So. But no. But let's build this. Because then just to show you this. Later on we can, with oxygen, we can do this. On EV we just need some iron and carbon. Wait, what? Iron dust is cheaper? Yeah. Why is it cheaper? Actually, the best is 12k. Does this actually rectify? Route... because route iron we can do now also in the arc furnace. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, this is energy-wise, it's way better. So, first stack. Next one. Okay, we need also bronze foil. Okay, maybe we need some cassiterite. We put the tin in there, yeah. But yeah, we need quite a lot. Should we actually use the... Yeah, let's do it. It isn't that big of a deal, I would say. We have none, so we just need to schedule that. Okay, this is crafting. And then we need liquid tin alloy. First of all, how much bronze do we need? Also 42 times 8. I think divided by 4. So 84 divided by 4. So 21 tin. And... What? Dude, what the hell? Oh, we have that, by the way. But we can also... Yeah, no, this isn't a waste of energy. Okay, how many do we need? 6, right? Plus, this is 2, right? So 12. Yeah, we need more steel. That is, I think, the problem that we have right now. There should be more. But yeah, as you can see, we have like 391 left. It's not much. You're not doing anything, right? So let's do this fella right here. So that we can process. I think this has to be on the one, right? Yep. So then we have the energy hatches and yeah, and only the Copernicus stuff. Here, okay, we need think 21, right? Yeah, we need more tin. Oh. So now we have these guys. You need 2 of them. All right. Is it all? No. Yeah, this takes quite some time, so this is why we do that. Oh, why do you need that? Ah, yeah, for an UHV. It's just 1.9 million EU per ticket. That's nothing. I don't know what the problem is, dude. Yeah. Yeah, but maybe we actually... That could be something, like that we use the coke that we produce now with the Cupernickel. Cupernickel, by the way, we need... here we need some wood planks. This is so weird. I don't understand. But you need to compress that. So, okay. We need like this is 2, right? So this should be done. Perfect. It is the problem is just to show you this how energy dense Steam is. Like 640 for 320. And Napta it's like 640 times. That is crazy, dude. Yeah, Cooper nickel we need like a crazy amount. So and by crazy amount I mean crazy amount. I can just put it in. Okay, then let's focus on crafting now the motors. That's we have. Okay, you're still. Okay, this takes quite a while. Do we actually get anything from Rhaegar? Ah, yeah, antimony. Okay, so we should maybe do that. And this only takes like 5 seconds, right? So yeah. We've like 34 steel ingots. That's nothing. Okay, let's count the motors that we need. Here we don't actually need any motors, right? But yeah, so we need, and this is where we also need glue, by the way. For this guy, we actually LV. Let's do the bus first. So we need this and this. The cool thing is for the dual, we just need one. So we need to invest like a little bit more heat. But this one we need twice, 3 times. This one we need 3 times. And the other ones, we just look what and how we need it. But I think, oops, I forgot the hatches, of course. Whoops. Oh my god, dude. Yep, yep. And now we can do maintenance hatch and muffler hatch. This is like, yeah. I don't do this, by the way. Do this, please. Okay, I think for them in total we need like 3 motors, right? Plus 3, so 6 motors again. This should be 18. 6 times 4 is 24. And here we need 12. Plus 12 again. Yeah, we maybe... Yeah, let's actually do that, you know that. 7. Alright, okay, now we need to... Alright. Pamperino. 1, so we need 4. We actually get some antimony, that's quite nice. Yeah, okay. Okay, then we have these guys. Muffler we're currently doing. This is extracting, right? We need some cable. Screws. 4 times 3 is 12. I think you're still going, right? Oh. Yeah, just saw that. Yeah, later on we can, with like one ingot, can produce a screw. So it's only the rotors and 10 more seconds and then yeah. But I think we actually want to do hydrofluoric acid. Then we can do iron 3 chloride. Or can we do that? Because acids... what is acid resistance? In terms of drums, I think this can handle gases. But this one here can handle acids. Can handle... What? Okay, whatever. Oh, already have that. Okay. Look at this. We're basically using nothing. So we have all of the copper nickel. That's nice. Should we do... Yeah, let's do like 2 stacks railgun. Because these guys can then... Go through the centrifuge, okay. Why do they have to go through the centrifuge? Fuck. Okay. Yeah, with more rubber sheets. Later on, we actually like copper cable. Just that we can't make them that way. What way I wanted to do? I wanted to do a pump, yeah, but like this, right? Yeah. We also should do some more vacuum tubes, right? We have, I think, quite some. Yeah, we needed to do some wood. Let's do like 8. Should be fast, right? Yeah. And then we can compress that. That's a weird number. No. Yep. Okay. This here. Now we need one of those, right? This is why we need red alloy cable. Okay, we now need yeah, when we all do that, we need 9. So in total we need 10 of those. 10 times 8 is 80. This should be 80, right? No, this, I think. Yeah, I think we. Yeah, a little bit more. But not that much. This should be 24. 26. Yep. And let's also do it that way. Okay, you're still going. Can we do anything else? Huh. Yep. Please shut the fuck up. Next one is Sphalerite. And we got like 6 antimony, which is great. Yeah, the problem is we need steel. Like, there is no way around it. Yeah, but I think in terms of resources we have, or we are quite well suited. This one we can actually electrolyze. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's this one here, which needs to be finished. Should we do anything here? No, redstone we could do, right? But this is quite a lot. Also the lazurite. Ah yeah. I think we need some I know I don't think that we can wall shadows, right? No. Yeah, we're waiting on this one here, right? If we get like one more stack. And a pyrolyze oven is hold on. Oh no, it should be fine. No, we need one more. God damn it. One more. Saved one coal. Hell yeah. Okay, we have the pyrolyze oven. Perfect. Yeah, we. No, we can't. But yeah, come on, this is like. Oops. But. What? Yeah, I think we should be able to place that, right? So. Dun, dun. Oh no. Ah, I'm an idiot. Hey, but it sticks to the... whatever. Okay. Mm-hmm. Steel. It's all about the steel now. Yeah, we don't have enough. Quick recharge. You're here, right? Yeah, should be fine. Um, yeah. Uh, so, finally. Now we have some gallium. I don't think that it uses actually that amount. So how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 84, 48, dude. Holy shit. And we have 22. But I hope nothing. I don't think so. Or, I'm not stupid, right? We can do liquid glass. immediately use these. This one here is the best because it uses the least amount of gallium arsenide with some silicon. You can get out 16, and 16 then will produce a stack of diodes, which translates to, when you're widely a good use or have a good use for them, into 32 circuits. Okay, there's one more left. Okay, we have 9 gallium. Let's see how much we actually get here. Okay. Now we can't do, because oh my god, no, we need 654. Holy shit. Well, we can do this one, right? 6 times 2 is 12. All right, so now we should get some zinc and some sulfur. Yeah, I don't know what is the chance. Yeah, like 5% is like nothing. It's more important that you actually centrifuge that. And the problem is now a little bit. We're waiting on steel, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. What do we need for phenol? It's this recipe right here. Oh, we could use, but these ones we can't. No, we can actually use them. 30 seconds. Wrought iron. What do we need for the muffler hedge? Oh. think it's nice that you actually see what's producing now. Um, that is, I think, a cool feature. I think in total we need like, oh, we can do 9. So yeah. Yeah. The thing is, we need Steam now. That is kind of the point. But we do have a drum, right? Here, an empty drum, which can hold 32. Okay, that should be. It should fill up now, yeah. Okay. We need 2 chests. Because the input bus needs 1, and now the glue. I'll get no. Which? It's 500, I think, per right. Yeah, so we can use like 2 buckets and then should be fine. Then we immediately put it onto 2, so that when we get the next. So now we have an input bus. We need to put that on 14. It's actually perfect. Yeah, it's way faster. We didn't even get a single gallium. What is this, dude? Yeah, gallium is kind of the, as I said, getting gallium is not easy. And later on, gallium is sulfide. When you're producing Naquadria, this is like a 50% chance then. But I don't think that anything else is. Okay. I have to take a short break. Maybe we wait a little bit on the steel until the steel is ready, and then we're back. All right. We should have now 18 steel here, and this means that we can now plate them. So that we can finish up the pyrolyze oven. I also grabbed some the sulfur that we have to into the drawer here, and I also let another sphalerite dust run through here. So yeah, just that you see what's happening. Okay, it should be like 1 or 2 seconds. Should be done. And I also looked a little bit Like this here is the only. But I think it's Duranium, right? Here you get some Sphelerite, which you can into Gallium. But this is here's also Sphelerite. Okay, interesting. Why wasn't this shown? And then you need to sift that. Okay, what the fuck? For Duranium, and here is then also Duranium and Chlorine. Okay. Okay, then we should have this one. So now we need the input and output hatches. Do we have enough water in there? But yeah, this should give us enough steam for now. Oh, it's not quite fast. Input and output. We need a crowbar. So, crowbar's basically pretty easy. I think we will do it with just some iron. Yeah, we can use, I think. Yeah. Some lapis. And the Cobalite basically also, if you wanna get this. On Envy you get some more arsenic. I think if we just do this one here, right? Yeah. Or maybe not. Carry the file. Machine colors. Processing speed is reduced because of the coil, or because of the coils. Okay, let's wait a little for like how much more time? Okay, import. We have 32,000 steam. Which means okay, we need 2 stacks of coal. Yeah, this fell right later on. We can then. But I don't know. It should be 30 per tick. But yeah, we get now at least some gallium. This is important. This sphelerite later on. I don't know if it increases by quite a lot. But the zinc is also actually to some degree important. Bismuth bronze. what you need for that. Okay, let's wait for the remaining. This is what we don't need anymore. I don't know, how did we do oxygen? Ah, silicon dioxide. Yeah. So no, go time. Uses under 20 EU per tick. Okay, we have 23 gallium now. That's quite something. And you shut the fuck up, dude. It only takes like 20 seconds, which is, I think, quite good. But more important, we get here some coke. So, and maybe actually we have to get more coal. Because here we have no. Some phenol. And now we need to do some circuit boards. Or should we do... I think we should do some chlorine first. Can we actually process rock salt? No. That's LV. Yeah, we mostly need rock salt. Rock salt is easier to handle. And we also get more rock salt, apparently. But yeah, lepidolite. We have some lithium in there, some cesium, and some boron. And if we have it on MV, we get also some fluorine, which is quite important. And also aluminium and lithium. The question is a little bit 47. Yeah, there should be like 4 stacks. This is crazy. No, still. Five more so that we have a stack. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we need more coal. That's kind of the issue. Um, okay, how much do we have? Yeah, 8K is a little bit low. Problem is we don't have enough coal for that, so. Oh, what is this? Come on, why? Okay, coal was... we need to see maybe. What is here? This is where gypsum is. Okay. Okay. Let's see how much coal we have here left. Quite something. Okay. This is the only... But yeah, I think what we have to do is just this one. And then we can grab more coal. Yeah, the mining trips are... I don't want to say annoying, but... The thing about miners is they're convenient, but also they are a little bit... The problem is, again, more the storage. Like, do you have enough capacity to store the ores? And also process them, so... Oh, fuck. But, yeah. I don't even know when can you actually the chest. I need some steel, some ender pearls, right, and some wool. Yeah. So nothing crazy. Basically, you only need like 3 miners, in my opinion. When you have kind of the energy to let them run continuously, and especially the processing after the that was the other way around. Okay. This is still going. Let's get some more steam, right? So that we can... Okay. It's important that you keep that up so that it doesn't explode. Okay, how many circuit boards do we need? We should get 16k. 16k divided by 100 is what? 160. Yeah. Okay, we need more wood for that. What I forgot. What's this? Okay, it is not 160, but close enough, I'd say. You're done? Yeah. Hey, we also don't have so much steel anymore. Iron anymore. Yeah, the yellow laminite. We could process that, right? A centrifuge and LV. You get some hydrogen, iron, and oxygen. Yeah, but I don't. No. Okay, how long do you need? It should be 150 seconds. And then we need silver, right? Oh, yeah. I totally forgot that. I don't think that we have any silver, right? Oh my god. Really? Okay, maybe that's the thing that we actually need. Where's our Galena? Or it's the meteor? Magnetite? Wait, what? Oh, no, it's right here. Okay, we need some silver. Yeah, no. Yeah, really only need silver. And later on, these materials like silver, gold, and so on, they're not that big of a deal. But right now, especially silver is like not that easy to get. What the fuck? Oh yeah, way too far. Oh my god. Oh, that hurts. Sorry. Whew. Okay, let's see. Yeah, 33 silver won't cut it. Let's try something. Again, it's raining. Oh my god. Okay, we have 27 galleon, which is not bad. Okay. I think around a stack should be good. And we have 54. Yeah, the vein is a little bit on the edge here. Just want to have around a stack and then. Da-da. Yeah, 1.5 stacks would be three stacks, right? Okay, perfect. All right. Yes. Maybe we actually go for 4 stacks. The problem is I don't see any direct anymore. Okay, 6 more. No, 5 more. Oh, no, it's 4. Okay. Perfect. No, whatever. Yeah, this just needs to process, then we need to smelt it, and then we need to transform it into foil. Then I think we can use some iron. Okay, now we should have at least some lead, right? Yeah, perfect. Again, in this one. Wait. Oh. I didn't see that. You're almost done, right? I didn't see that actually. Okay. How many do we need more? That is not what we should do. The iron 3 chloride is the key. And we need hydrogen and chlorine for that. Bro, I love naphtha more and more. Holy shit, that's good. That's really good. Like, don't use anything. So it's like 20 seconds left. And then we... And the thing is, we need now more circuit boards. How many? We could also, yeah, we also need to process the rock salt, right? Um, I think it's no. Okay. Okay. This guy here is doing his job. I think we're not using anything. Oh my god. Yeah, we need more. More wood. Okay, we have finally some surplus. By the way, don't do this one here. It takes too long. In terms of wood, is actually the best, but yeah, it takes way too long. Let's do like 24. Okay. No Vorax, I think. No, this is MD. Okay, so it doesn't matter. But we could. Yeah, that's good. To have enough arsenic. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the last thing that we want to do now is to get the basic circuit assembler. That's what I want. Yeah, 25 should be enough for that. Okay, so. Let's get yeah, that's what we want to achieve here, because it's then so, like, compared to this one, we're using one less red alloy cable and one less steel, which is like a crazy amount. Okay, in terms of steel, let's keep that here. Okay, so how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need 9 of these guys. Yeah, we need way more team cable. Okay. 9 times 3 is 27, right? 28, 14. Okay. We need vacuum tubes now. To be precise, 8. So yeah, that's kind of the problem right now. The shuffling begins. Okay, 144 divided by 18 is 8. Okay, so we need 8 glass tubes. We have 2, we need 6 more. I think, right? We recycle that, yeah. Whatever. Or could we... It only takes like 10 seconds. This takes 8. Okay. Okay, we also need annealed copper. 8 times 2. 16. And the next is steel. So I think we need 2, right? Because this gives 4. 4 times. If we we don't have steel in that large quantity, so that's why. Yeah. Okay, 2 more. Okay. We also need what is it called? Let's craft these ones. Yeah, we need 27, right? We also need more circuit boards. 5 more. Oops. But then the most important part is now the diodes. Maybe a little bit too much, but let's wait for the circuit boards. Yeah, now we need to do iron 3 chloride, right? Totally forgot about them. Yeah, the circuit assembler is so important. We need some... we need... Okay, now let's count the motors. Or let's first count tin cables. 1, 2, 3. That is 5, 10. So 12. 12. 14. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25. What are we waiting on? Steel, yeah. Okay, so now we need to... Okay, how many motors do we need? I think only 7, right? Yeah. 7 times 4. Is a little bit more than 28. 20. Okay, this one finally, yeah. Okay, perfect. Sentence for is 28. I think we have a little bit too much woodwork. We need this one. Okay. And we need to... And we don't have any raw rubber pipes anymore. Fuck. That's not good. Okay. We need at least 9, right? Okay. Yeah, we also need to do the phenolic stuff now. Okay, let's do the robo arm first. Okay, now we need them. Then we need this one. Okay, it's actually pretty easy. Just there. What's the mixture? One thing. Ah, this is why we needed silver. Yeah, yeah. Like for the furnaces. Let's wrench them. Let's quickly look for quartzite. It should be somewhere here, I think. Isn't it? Quartzite? No. Okay, that's enough for me right now. Okay, last thing that we need to do. Now, okay, we need these guys, right? And 4 copper wire. So let's actually do the diodes, right? So we need 2 glass. We have some glass dust. 2 glass. Then we need 1 gallium, 1 arsenic, and I think 8. Okay. Now, sorry. How many do we need for these guys? Okay, we need 2. And now the question is, how do we get hydrofluoric acid? Or iron 3 chloride. I think we need just. Yeah, this is what we need. These guys, right? Okay, 3 times. Right? Then let's leave them here. Oh, what? No. Yeah, we should get 8 more. 8 times 4 is 32. God damn it. Okay. With the diodes. 15 more seconds until we have the stuff. Yeah, basically it just uses chlorine and iron. And we are in MV, boys. Yeah, perfect. I like it. I had a problem with the chlorine. We actually need to process it at some point. So yeah. And we have so much naphtha left. This is crazy. But yeah, now these ones and these ones are obsolete. This one here is also obsolete. What we need now is this one, and what we need now is this one. These are the two circuits. How we do that? We don't do that, by the way, with annealed copper. It's no. Yeah, later on the good circuit board you can do NAND chips. It's I don't know what the turbocharger actually does. What is it doing? Or what can it do? All right, perfect. Now we can do some. Yeah, maybe let's put these guys here through the. What is it? No. By the plant boards. Here they are. Yeah, railgun centrifuge. Okay, perfect. I would say we see each other in the next episode when we try to do MV. What do we need? We know combustion engine. Who would have thought? And for that we need aluminium. So first we need to do the electric blast furnace. But now, because our circuits are cheaper, we removed one steel plate and a red alloy wire and 3 rubber. Again, these ones are then for later. This is where we then have a cutting machine and so on. Yeah, we need a combustion engine, where we need some aluminium, and yeah, and then we need MV electrolyzer, and then we also need sapphire. Because this is the only one how you get aluminium on LV. Everything here is MV. If you go through it, except for sapphire and magnesium, but this is just a reverse thing. And green sapphire, of course. That's what we need to search for. In total, what we need is here we need 9, and for this one we need quite some more, but this shouldn't be a problem. 9, this should be 12, so 21, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 44. Yeah, 44 aluminium. But yeah, see you guys in the next episode, and bye bye.